I think I'm live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. It's the Tuesday night live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we'll be celebrating, not really, we'll be mentioning National Black Cat Appreciation Day. Check it out. I didn't know that was a thing until 3 days ago, but yeah, we're always looking to celebrate something here. And that's what we got today. What are you going to do? Also, a bit of Disney news, maybe? I don't know. If there is any. I've been busy. I haven't prepared. And a top 15 list. But first... Oh, wait a minute. I got to get ready. Hang on. We're getting there. All right, sorry. Thank you for your patience. Let's check the chat and see who are the first ones here. Scrolling up, today's gold medalist, Mar. Congratulations. You've earned it. Today's silver medalist, Francisco. Welcome to the show. Congratulations on your silver medal. And our bronze medalist. He's got it. Noah. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being the first ones in the chat. I'll tell you what happened. I enjoy making the thumbnails for my shows. Might even enjoy it more than actually doing the show. So I made one on Sunday night. And... for the purposes of scheduling a live stream. So I made the thumbnail and I forgot to schedule the live stream till 6:14 today. That's on me. Thanks for finding the show anyway. So our metal stand was affected, and hey, the more the merrier. Let's get as many people on the metal stand as we can. Let's shake things up. All right. So anyway, Mar, Francisco, Noah, thanks for being here. We also have, sorry, there was a pause there. James Ryan, welcome in. Always a pleasure. Uper Wisdom Videos, Jason. Great to see you. Keith is here. BDF, welcome in. Surf Bum. Captain Akron. D&G Explorers. Thanks for being here, everybody, and finding it, taking time out of your Tuesday. Anthony Manzano, welcome in. Great to see you. What was I saying? Nick in Virginia, hello. Thanks for being here. Old timers and newcomers, welcome in. First things first, actually, first thing was National Black Cat Appreciation Day. I'm not really a cat person. I don't know why I'm bothering, other than we just like to celebrate things here. Growl Guy, welcome in. So that's what we're kind of celebrating today, although not really. We had a black cat here a while, I guess like 5 years ago now. 6 years ago? Allie, welcome in. Great to see you. Cats are cool. We had one growing up. We had one about 6 years ago in this house. That was a mess. That was, well, long story short, the cat's not here anymore. How's that for short? But anyway, our top 15 list will be about black cats. So, there you go. What else? Oh, I did see some images. Apparently, Epcot, Spaceship Earth, they're going to put, or they have put lights in all of the seams, all of where all the points, where all the triangles meet. I've got images. I borrowed them from WDWNT.com. So I thought it was pretty neat. I just saw it right before the show. I thought it was pretty neat. Take a look at this. I know next to nothing about this. I don't know what. I don't know how they're going to use this other than at night. That'll just be cool. It'll look great lit up like that. I don't know. It's not like like a screen. It's not. It's. Oh, Walt's here. Hello, Walt. Maybe Walt probably knows more about this than I do, but I imagine the colors will be changing, and they'll make it beautiful patterns and stuff like that. I don't know if it'll have. It'll be a part of Harmonious or not, the new show that's about to come up, but this is pretty neat. Something different with Spaceship Earth. Here's another image, a bit of a closer image. And you can see in the crease there, where the points meet. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You can see there's lights in there. And I would imagine that... No, not the castle. What? I would imagine there'll be some programming involved where things will change. It's not as dynamic as a projection show, of course, but we'll see. Again, I don't really know what's in store for there. I didn't read the article. I just saw the pictures because I like shiny things, and that was a really shiny thing. Let's see. There was a tweet. I guess Zach Ridley, Imagineer, tweeted. Let's see. A first-of-its-kind programmable LED lighting system invented by our very own Imagineers to integrate seamlessly into the iconic spaceship Earth facade. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Installation is nearly complete. They're testing it. But no specifics on what they'll be doing with it. We have more work to do before we're ready to reveal this to the world as part of the most magical celebration on Earth starting October 1st. So I guess it's part of the anniversary, 50th anniversary celebration for Walt Disney World. So pretty cool. Something different, too. I don't know what else is going on with it. I've been so busy at work. And it's been interesting here in Florida, Hillsborough County. If you're new to the show, I'm a teacher in Hillsborough County, Florida. That's the Tampa area. And there's no mask mandate. There's no vaccine requirement. My school this year already, this was the 6th day of the school year. Our school has had 14 students test positive, plus all of the students through contact tracing that were around those students that have to quarantine for a number of days, about 5 days, I guess now. There are so many students out right now because of that. Our school district scheduled an emergency meeting for tomorrow evening. So we'll see what comes of that. Our governor threatened to pull state funding from school districts that imposed a mask mandate. So I don't really know. And then the federal government said, we'll pay for you. We'll pay for it if you want a mask mandate. We just want everybody to be safe. So I don't know what's going on. We'll see tomorrow. Maybe nothing. I don't know. We'll see. But this is, and if you look at the numbers, the COVID numbers are worse now than they have ever been. More people are testing positive. So, although more people are now vaccinated, so it's a very interesting time. I hope it gets better soon. Also. Although I guess annual passes are coming back to Walt Disney World, so that's cool. let's see, if the issues continue to happen with Disney, with pass holders and subscribers and talent complaining, you think the board of directors at Disney will replace Chapek? God, he's new to the job. I don't know. For the most part, I think Disney, the Walt Disney World, is a relatively safe place. You haven't heard of Walt Disney World being a super spreader area. So I don't know. I know things are tough all over. So I don't know. Chapek has his Bob Chapek has his detractors, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's in danger of losing his job just yet. Magic of the Mouse Radio, Bill, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, and everybody. If I've missed you because I've been flapping my gums, I'm sorry. But welcome in, and thanks for being here. Mar wants her name spelled out on Spaceship Earth. That would be amazing. At our school, I don't know if they do this anymore, but for like $20, if your kid is having a birthday, you can get their first name on the marquee outside of the school. How about paying a fee at Disney, at Epcot, to get your name at night on Spaceship Earth? That's a moneymaker, Disney. Mara and I just came up with that. Paul Engel, welcome in. I want to show you something. Now, getting, I guess, away from Disney. I've wanted to show this for a couple of weeks now, and I've just forgotten. I wanted a way to plug my phone in so that you could see it. I'm just going to show it on camera. So I'm going to get it ready. One of the more amusing apps that we've downloaded recently, I'm going to get that ready, is an app that tracks snoring at night. It will record you. It will rate you. It gives you tips on how to reduce your snoring. Paul Eichenlaub, welcome in. Everybody, thanks so much for being here. Keep flapping those gums. Will do. Thanks, Bill. So anyway, we downloaded 2 apps that track snoring. The first one was called Do I Snore or Grind? I guess it also can tell if you grind your teeth at night. But the one I like, it got a higher rating in the App Store or whatever. It's called Snore Lab. And I guess it has a few more bells and whistles. It also has a pay service. Like you can pay, I think, $12 a year to get all of the features, but there's a free version, which I've been doing. And I guess after a week, you could only do it every other day. But I've got an old phone, so I've downloaded it on that. So I use a different phone every night. Or I could. I haven't really done that. But anyway, I want to show you what the screen looks like. This is an example. This was last Thursday. Oh, where'd it go? All right, let me get that there. And so here's my phone. This is the screen, the Snore Lab screen. And on Thursday, August 12th, I recorded myself at night. You can set it to record whenever. Like as you go to sleep, there's a button that says begin. And you can set it to record 20 minutes after you lay your head down, half an hour, 2 hours after you lay your head down. So you fall asleep, of course. And then it records you. This is this wave is my recording. Where'd it go? That evening, and it will play back samples of your snoring at night. Now, this is my snore score, apparently, 106, which is horrible. You want it at 0. You don't want to snore, right? So I've got some work to do. I don't know. But if you tap on the wave here, it'll start playing a sample. I'm going to hold it to the microphone so you can. So that's me snoring at night. So it was very amusing to hear myself snore. I've never done that before. I think the free version gives you maybe 6 samples per night. Yeah. Hello, Mom. She thinks I need a CPAP, or perhaps I do. Who knows? You know what? I sleep like a baby, getting up crying every 10 minutes. No. I think that's a John McCain joke. Candy Mom 15, welcome in, Cynthia. Innocence Abroad, great to see you as well. I could do this all show. Anyway, so that's that. Again, the app is called Snore Lab, and that's the free version. Also, this particular app has a sound machine, or sounds that you can fall asleep to. The free one comes with the Babbling Brook, the stream sound effect, and that's quite pleasant. But if you pay the $12 annual fee or whatever to get the full package, which I have not, there are more sounds, and I forget what they are, but I don't know. Thunderstorm, maybe. Waterfall. Waves at a beach, I'm imagining. I don't really know. Bill says, my wife sets off the Richter scales in California. They live in New Jersey. That's funny. Is she in the room right now? Okay. I don't have the ability to snore, Keith says. And he LOL'd that. I must have been very tired. Disney nerd herders are here. Welcome in. I'll tell you what. The school year, you know, I'm off in the summer, so sleeping was great. But now that I'm back, I'm not getting as much sleep. I'm sure that has something to do with it. When I first downloaded this at the end of summer, and sometimes my snoring was non-existent, but now it's much stronger. Oh, well, we'll see. There's something really wrong with me. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. No. Let's move on again today. Oh, I have a special guest here, and this was last minute. It's National Black Cat Appreciation Day. Oh, that's not Black Cat. Hang on. That's the awesome Spaceship Earth with the LED lights. Here we go. It's Black Cat Appreciation Day. And again, cats are all right. You know, I don't have a problem. Am I a cat person? Not necessarily. Anyway, we're just celebrating that because it's today. And it happens to fall on the day of my show. So here we are. And I wore a shirt today. I like to wear a shirt that matches whatever I'm going to talk about on the show. And this Pirates of the Caribbean shirt, or Caribbean, tomato. This is the only shirt I could find of mine that had cats on it. Do you see that? Right there. Now, they're not black. They look white, but hey, whatever. So that's where I stand. I'm actually sitting. Does it only record snoring, Paul asks. That one does. The other one, the app called Do I Snore or Grind, actually measures your grinding as well. But I don't have that problem. I'm not a grinder, so. Oh, well. I thought the boy was going to make an appearance. I don't even know where that kid is right now. Doing homework, I hope. I think he's upstairs. Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Spending part of your Tuesday with us. It's 20 after 7 in the Eastern time zone. And so anyway, Black Cat Appreciation Day. But I have a guest. It has nothing to do with cats. I wanted a cat as a guest, but frankly, this was an afterthought, and I just called the first person I could think of. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Tony Stark is here. Iron Man. Awesome of you to make an appearance on the show. I heard the news that maybe you were taking a nap and snoring wasn't your problem. Maybe you didn't make it through the last movie. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for being here. Oh, all right. So, Black Cat Appreciation Day. What a better way to celebrate than to have my top 15 list of the show be about black cats. So that's exactly what I did. Today we're counting down Jim's top 15. I forgot to change that. It's actually top 15. Wait, I've got this. This is what I did. I knew I did something. That was from last week. Where is it? Today we're counting down the top 15 black cats in pop culture. Now, there are a lot of them, and I'm not familiar with a lot of them. Some of them are newer. Some of them are from movies I've never seen, so I didn't include those. Most of these I'm familiar with. Some of them I thought, well, maybe they're worth talking about because I've heard of them. I'm just not that familiar with them. For example, there are movies, the Hammer films based on Edgar Allan Poe stories. I think a lot of them have black cats, but none of them are on my list. So today, we're counting down the ones that were most familiar to me for the most part. Okay. So let's start at number 15. I don't even remember anymore. Snowball 2. Are you familiar with Snowball 2? Fans of The Simpsons may be familiar with Snowball 2. I've got two mouses here. I keep picking up the wrong one. Snowball 2 is just one of the many pet cats that The Simpsons have had. After the original Snowball was hit by a car, The Simpsons took in Snowball 2, who was a family staple until her death in 2004. I'll be honest, I lost touch with The Simpsons. Used to watch it quite often. I didn't know there was a cat beyond Snowball 2. As it turns out, after trying to... I'll just read what I have here. After trying to replace Snowball 2, the fifth time was a charm. So they've gone through 5 cats. But the family stuck with the name Snowball 2 to avoid buying a new bowl. That sounds like a Simpsons gag there. So yeah, Snowball 2. I'm going to scoot over a little bit. Which is right there. The one on the right. Your right. Her left. So anyway, yeah. Let me go back. I have ignored the comments. I'm so sorry. Let's see. If you just arrived, thank you so much for finding us. Deja vu, yes, indeed. Number 14 on the list of famous black cats, or what did I call it? Black cats in pop culture, because today is Black Cat Appreciation Day. Let's see what I have. Winky. Do you know Winky? I'll show a picture of Winky. We ready? Here's Winky from... Which movie is this? Escape to Witch Mountain. That's right. I haven't seen it. I saw it once when I was a kid. Haven't seen it since. So I honestly know I've seen Winky because I've seen the movie. I don't remember the movie, and I do not remember Winky. Wait a minute. What did I just say? I lost my train of thought here. Anyway, take a look at Winky as I read about Winky. This winking black cat is a very helpful companion to an alien brother and sister. I didn't know they were aliens. I thought they were running from aliens. I don't remember the movie. First, Winky jumps in when a bully snatches the all-important star case from Tia. Later, she helps them by jumping on various henchmen or making them sneeze. Behold the power of cat dander. Okay, whoever wrote this is being silly. She's also very useful in finding missing keys. She doesn't accompany them back to their home planet, but she does get to stay with their kind grandfatherly friend, Jason, played by Eddie Albert. Sadly, the sequel was not about Winky and Jason RVing cross-country. Again, whoever wrote that was being silly. Mar didn't see the cat. Hang on. Right there. She's holding the cat. It is dark, isn't it? But the cat's winking, I guess is why I chose it. Innocence Abroad. Oh, dear Lord, that's Kim Richards from the late 70s. Yes, apparently, Kim Richards is a housewife of Beverly Hills or something. I haven't seen that, but yes, that's her. And she has a sister, right? That's also on the show, but not in the movies. I don't know about that, but yes, that's her. All right. Where are we? Number 13, I guess. We'll just move on. Number 13 on my list of famous black cats in pop culture. Felix. You guys know Felix. Felix the cat. The wonderful, wonderful cat. Is that how that goes? It's been a while. I remember as a kid watching Felix the Cat cartoons. Very old. Black and white, of course. And I haven't seen it in over 40 years. I have not seen Felix the Cat at all. I'm trying to think if I've seen even a clip from a Felix cartoon. I must have. I just don't remember it. Is Sherry here? Sherry, welcome in. Thanks for being here. School was hell today, wasn't it? Oh, sorry. So let me read about Felix. Here's Felix. We're counting down the top 15 black cats in pop culture. So Felix probably should be higher on the list, but I didn't really put it in much of an order. I should have played this while I said hello to Sherry. Oh, sorry. I hit the button twice. Oh, Ben is here as well. All right, Ben gets it for the list too. All right, Felix the Cat, created in 1919 by Pat Sullivan and Otto Mesmer. During the silent film era, I'm not going to read this whole thing. I really copied and pasted a lot here. What was I thinking? White eyes, black body, giant grin. Felix was the first animated character to attain a level of popularity sufficient to draw movie audiences. Okay, what else? Looking through here. This is quite long. Sorry. There was a Paul Whiteman's jazz band wrote a 1923 song called Felix Kept on Walking about Felix the Cat. What else? Felix became the first high school mascot in the state of Indiana for the Logan Sport Berries. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. So the new Disney shorts came out and had sound. Felix didn't. Sullivan and Mesmer were not willing to move to sound production, and Felix declined in popularity. It made a comeback, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, too late. In 2014, the owner of Felix the Cat sold the rights of the character to DreamWorks Animation, which is now part of Comcast's NBC Universal division via Universal Pictures. So Universal owns Felix the Cat now. How about that? All right, if you're just joining us, like Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome in. He's going to be on Magic the Mouse Radio. Congrats. Looking forward to it. All right, moving on. Number 12, black cats in pop culture. Luna. I don't know Luna. I just read about Luna. And yeah, I was trying to think of something to say about Luna, and I have nothing. But other than Luna is Usagi's black guardian cat. Does that make any sense to you? All right, here we go. It's from Sailor Moon, which I've only heard of. And apparently it's anime. And that the cat Luna has a moon on its forehead. Luna meaning, well, moon. Luna is Usagi's, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, black guardian cat, as well as her and the other Sailor Guardian's advisor. She's an advisor now. She lives with Usagi. I hope I'm saying that right. And she is shown growing close to Artemis, another feline guardian who belongs to Sailor Venus. In her cat form, she's got more than... Okay. In her cat form, Luna is black and sleek fur, has a crescent moon on her forehead. She is very petite with long whiskers. In the manga, Sailor Tin Nyanko, says that Luna, Artemis, and Diana are creatures of the planet Mao. Okay. I know this is a big deal to people, and perhaps it's people younger than myself. I'm not into anime. I'm not... it's probably awesome for those that are, know about it and are well-versed in it. I'm just... unfortunately, I'm not that person. But I thought, because I've at least heard of it, I've heard of a couple of anime things, I thought... it deserved a place on the list. Amazon just bought MGM. Did I know that? I don't know. Thanks for the news, Keith. All right. So that was Luna from Sailor Moon. And I just found out there's a Sailor Venus. And then I guess there's a bunch of sailors. All right. Moving on. Number 11. Salem Saberhagen. Perhaps the first name is the giveaway here. If you're not familiar with Sailor Saberhagen, I've seen episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch a couple of times, not recently, but I knew it used to be on. I don't know much about it. Caroline Ray was in the show, but it had a talking cat. And his name was Salem. Okay, I'll just read what I have here. I don't have much. Sabrina the Teenage Witch gave us many witticisms, and a bulk of them came from Salem, a 500-year-old witch sentenced to spend 100 years as a cat as punishment for trying to take over the world. How about that? As a companion to Sabrina, he gives the teen equal parts guidance and trouble. So Salem, sitting there on the bed, not in the blue shirt, the cat. Salem was voiced by, I believe the actor's name is Nick Bakay. Nick McKay? Bakay. Or Bakay. I don't remember. Anyway, the only other thing I know that guy from is way back when Dennis Miller, fresh off the heels of Saturday Night Live, had his own late night talk show. And Nick Bakay was his Ed McMahon or Andy Richter. He was the announcer / sidekick on that show. And so I know Nick Bakay from that and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Here's a question. Maybe some of you know this. Bewitched with Samantha and Darren. They had a daughter named Sabrina. Is that the same Sabrina? Because she was a witch. She would do that with her nose and cast spells. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there does in the chatosphere. I just coined that, I think. Perhaps Noah. Perhaps. Of course he is. Yeah. And then actually... so Bewitched happened, and then in the 80s, there was a short-lived series called Sabrina, and it was about Samantha and Darren's daughter grown up, and I can't remember. Hartman was the actress's last name? Was it Lisa? Lisa Hartman played an older Sabrina. That didn't last long, but I remember it. So... I don't know if this is the same Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't think so. Oh, Tabitha! Thank you, Sherry. What am I thinking of? Tabitha. That's right. All right, that answers my question. So the answer is no. Sherry gets one of these. Okay, let's move on from that embarrassment. Jim, you embarrassed yourself. Sabrina was Samantha's cousin. I think you're right. She, with the brunette. She wore a dark wig, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not way off base. I mean, I might be crazy and way off base, but not concerning this. Let's see who's at number 10 on the list. We're counting down top black cats in pop culture. I was just about to say there are no black cats from literature, but that's not true. We just had the anime thing. Isn't that from a graphic novel? And then there's another one coming up. Number 10, the cat from Coraline. I don't know if this cat has a name. This is a movie I've never seen. Here we go. That's Coraline, I think. Never seen it. I don't know where this is available. I don't know who made Coraline. This is not a Tim Burton movie, is it? I don't think it is. Anyway, let me read what I have here on this piece of paper. This scraggly-looking black cat with torn ears is more overtly supernatural in Neil Gaiman's book. Book! Literature! I knew it. I have another picture, a close-up here. There we go. It's a bit darker, but you can see the cat better. But he still possesses some unusual abilities in the animated film, including being able to speak in the other world, which is capitalized. So that's a place, the other world. However, he is not, as he tells Coraline, a different version of himself there. Quote, "No, I'm not the other anything. I'm me," he tells her. He's voiced by Keith David. Oh, he's got a good voice. You know Keith David. You know Keith David. He's he was in I'm trying to think. Oh, he was the shadow guy, the voice of the shadow guy from the movie, the Dr. Shadow from the Princess and the Frog. What's his the shadow dude? Oh, Miguel Cabrera fouled on his first at bat. Mom, thanks for keeping me updated. He's going for his 500th home run for the Detroit Tigers. Baseball. Keith David was, man, why can't I think of that character's name? Somebody in the chat enlighten me. The villain. He's not that Keith. Keith David. He was also the voice of UPS for a while. What can Brown do for you? He did that. Facelier, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. He was also, Keith David was in the greatest fist fight in the history of motion pictures in a movie called They Live, where he fought Rowdy Roddy Piper for seemingly 20 minutes. They just kept punching each other over and over and dragging each other through the street. Yeah, it's amazing. Better than Any Which Way But Loose or Any Which Way You Can? Yes, better. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Coraline. Yeah, I've never seen it. So he helps Coraline escape from the evil other mother who, incidentally, hates cats. So, yeah. One more time. One more look. Yeah, I don't know if he has a name or she. Don't really know. They. There we go. Let's see. Number 9. Let's get to it. Kitty Softpaws. Another one I was not familiar with, but I thought the movie that Kitty Softpaws was in was big enough to earn a place, and most recently released enough to be part of this list, I guess. Did that even make sense of what I just said? Kitty Softpaws was in the it's not a Shrek sequel, Puss in Boots. It's a more of a offshoot. what's the term I'm thinking of? You know how Mork and Mindy was part of Happy Days, or Laverne and Shirley was a I want to say throw off. That's not right. What's the term I'm looking for? Man, I cannot think of anything right now. Anyway, Kitty Softpaws, it says here, voiced by Selma Hayek, is a black tuxedo cat. She has a white chest, whiskers, muzzle, tail tip, eyebrows, and white paws. Her eyes are bright blue. Is this just we can see what she looks like. She wears a brown belt. Okay. Her fur is very thick. What? What is this? She pretends to be Puss's friend, but it is revealed later. Oh, spoiler. Oh, darn it. Spin-off. Thank you, Paul. Sherry. Thank you, everybody. That was my brain. That was my brain yelling right now. Spin-off. So where was I? Coraline? No. Kitty Softpaws. Not a friend, was revealed to be in cahoots with Humpty and Jack and Jill to steal the golden goose and trick Puss into being imprisoned in his hometown. During their adventures, she falls in love with Puss, and eventually she saves him and helps him bring the golden goose back to the Great Terror. Again, another movie I haven't seen, but I saw Puss in Boots, the character, Antonio Banderas voiced character in the Shrek movie. And he was funny, so I'd imagine this movie was amusing as well. And Selma Hayek reunited with Antonio Banderas. They were in the mariachi together. No, not the mariachi. The movie based on the mariachi, right? You're not going to believe this, but I cannot think of the movie I'm thinking of right now. I can't think of the name of it, of course. I'm moving on. Spin-off. All right, so that was Kitty Softpaws. Number 8. Mr. Mistoffelees. This is from Cats, the Broadway show, the stage performance, the musical Cats. But it's based from a character in literature. But I got to look it up. Because when I made my notes today, I put the Coraline cat on here twice, and I forgot Mr. Mistoffelees altogether. So I've got to read it from here. Let's take a look at Mr. Mistoffelees. Oh, again, picked up the wrong mouse. Here we go. Here it is. Awesome. Let's see. Magical Mr. Mistoffelees. I did not know that. So, Mr. Mistoffelees is a black cat who originally appeared in T.S. Eliot's famous book about cats, Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. In the book of whimsical poems, Mr. Mistoffelees is good at sleight-of-hand magic, but is not seen as a malevolent force. This book of poems was the source material for the hit West End and Broadway musical Cats, where Mr. Mistoffelees appears. So, there we go. I've never seen Cats in any form. I mean, the show. I've seen a cat. I've seen lots of cats. But nor am I familiar with that book of poems. So again, so this is number 3. The third cat on the list I just wasn't that familiar with. Have heard of the cat, at least, but not familiar with the source material. So, all right. Is Kelly here? I missed Kelly. There's Kelly. Welcome in. Thanks for finding us and for being here. We're counting down my top 15 black cats in pop culture. So it's 7:45. I've got 7 to go. I think we're doing all right. I can speed this up. Didn't Ben Vereen play him? Oh, maybe. Was he a tap dancer? And let's move on. Number 7, Penelope Pussycat. If you're not familiar with the name, you know this character. Let me get it ready. Does anybody know Penelope Pussycat? I know you are. I'm going to reveal it in 3, 2, one. Penelope Pussycat is the name of the cat from the Pepe Le Pew cartoons. And I did think twice about adding her on the list because I thought, these stories didn't stand the test of time. This isn't a good time for Pepe Le Pew right now. They did not include him in the new Space Jam movie for, various reasons. But upon reading about Penelope, apparently she's not always a victim. So, Penelope is best known as the often bewildered love interest of Pepe Le Pew. Penelope is a typical black cat, blah, blah, blah. You know that. She finds herself often with a white stripe down her back. That did happen often. Anyway, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. I just lost my place. She often finds herself constantly being chased by the overly enthusiastic Pepe. That's a nice way to say that. But when the occasion has presented itself, Penelope has been the pursuer. For example, in the cartoon For Sentimental Reasons, also in the cartoon Little Bo Pepe, and in the cartoon Really Scent, S-C-E-N-T, they've all shown Penelope to harbor an attraction to Pepe whenever his scent is neutralized. Though in each referenced instance, extenuating circumstances have caused Pepe to become frightened by her, inciting Penelope to reverse the roles. So how about that? Nobody remembers those. But, yeah, she's always trying to get away from Pepe Le Pew. Mostly because of the odor? All right, moving on. Number 6, doing well here. I just never knew that character had a name. Number 6, Thackeray Binks. I think Noah has already made mention of Thackeray Binks. This is the talking cat, voiced by James Marsden. This cat helps defeat the wicked Sanderson sisters in the Disney movie Hocus Pocus. He began life as a regular boy back in the 17th century, but was turned into a black cat by Winifred, played by Bette Midler. Since then, he guards against the three witches' return every Halloween. When they're accidentally brought back, he makes it his mission to send them packing, even if it means the end of his own immortality. Selfless, that one is. So who's Emily? I don't remember that one. Was that his sister? Oh, beloved sister of... Okay, I see the tombstone there. Yeah. What else? I just saw Hocus Pocus all the way through for the first time this past Halloween. I saw about a year ago, I guess. And which is interesting because I worked at a movie theater when it was released theatrically, but I just never saw the whole thing all the way through until last year. How about that? All right. Doing well on time. Number 5. Here we go. Number 5 cat in pop culture. Black cat. Did I say that? Figaro. This is the cat that was on my thumbnail. I have bunched the Disney cats now together. I saw earlier, I caught sight of somebody saying that there was a black cat in Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Not on my list, but a nice honorable mention, let's say. I don't have an image. So, Figaro, the black cat from Pinocchio. Where is he on my list? This adorable tuxedo kitten, Cleo is the goldfish, by the way, was one of Walt Disney's favorites. After Pinocchio, the movie, Walt made him Minnie Mouse's pet, replacing Fifi, the Pekingese. And that says here, so much for Pluto's love interest. Anyway, Figaro starred in his own series of cartoon shorts and also appeared in some with Pluto. That I did not know about Figaro. I didn't know he was so beloved by Walt himself. And I didn't know he had his own cartoons. Are they on Disney Plus? Unlikely. But keep your eyes peeled. Oh, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, Figaro. Another Disney black cat. Number 4 on my list of the top black cats in pop culture. Lucifer, another Disney black cat. Lucifer, the mean mouse-eating machine, helps make Cinderella's life miserable, not to mention her friends Jacques and Gus. Or is it Jack and Gus? Don't remember. According to the Disney Wiki, this fat cat's look was based on a pet owned by animator Ward Kimball. So, again, this is another film. Do you hear that low-flying plane? That's low. Sounds small. Prop. Oh, well. Sorry. Squirrel! So anyway, Lucifer, what was I just saying? I don't remember. I got sidetracked. Man, I cannot think of what I was. Lucifer, Ward Kimball. No, I lost it. Don't remember. Oh, D&G, remember those cartoons? Really? I don't think I've ever seen them. You're talking about Figaro, right? Yeah, I'm out. I don't know. Let's go to number 3. That's all I have for Lucifer. Number 3, Bagheera. You know this character from the Jungle Book. Where is he? There he is. There was the original animated Disney film, and then there was the computer-generated remake with a live-action Mowgli from Jon Favreau just a couple years ago. Danny, Griswold Family Vacay. Welcome in. Off to the Zoom meeting. Oh, good luck. Have a great season. Thanks for stopping in. A fellow teacher. Zach Living the Magic, welcome in. Thanks for being here. It was Bagheera the Panther, voiced by Sebastian Cabot, or Mr. French. I prefer to call him Mr. French, who found Mowgli as a baby and brought him to be raised by a family of wolves. He's the man-cub's guardian and voice of reason, although his good advice most often goes completely unheeded. For some reason, Mowgli prefers to embrace, quote, the bare necessities with laid-back pal Baloo the bear. Ben Kingsley took on the role in the 2016 live-action film. To call that a live-action film, because only the boy was live-action for the most part. Everything else was computer-generated. It's really almost an animated film in its entirety, with just a bit of live-action. Not unlike Roger Rabbit. Well, no, that's not true at all. Forget I said that. I take that back. That was much more live action. Okay. Moving on. Where are we? 7:54. We're doing just fine. I think that was it for the Disney Black Cats. I will say I had where is it? I had one on here originally. Is it here? Where is it? Let me show you. Here. Let me just show you this one. This one was originally on my list, and I had to replace him. Scat Cat. When researching this, a lot of people think Scat Cat is a black cat. This is from the Aristocats. And also that little cat was also said to be a black cat. However, I think they're both gray. And there are no black cats in the Aristocats. You would think there are, but there are not. So Scat Cat, voiced by Scatman Crothers. And the other one, can't think of his name. Again, man. Yeah, they're gray. They're not black. So not on my list. But thanks for indulging me there. So number 2, Sylvester James Pussycat Sr. You know him as Sylvester the Cat. Looney Tunes. Now, I did not know that was his entire name. I have heard I think, Sylvester J. Pussycat before. And I knew he was a senior because there's a Sylvester the Cat Jr. As a matter of fact, I think my image is of the both of them. Here we go. Yes, there they are. However, I did not know that James, which is a name near and dear to my heart, was his middle name. I didn't know that till yesterday. So, Bob and Ashley, yes, related to Penelope. Looney Tunes is genius at times. I just don't know if naming their characters was their strong suit. Sylvester Pussycat, Penelope Pussycat. That's, I don't know. I guess they're descriptive. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Sylvester has a son, right? Where is he? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Most of his appearances have him often chasing Tweety Bird, Speedy Gonzales, or Hippity Hopper. That's that kangaroo behind him. I didn't realize that character had a name. It's Hippity Hopper. Anyway, he appeared in 103 cartoons, we're talking about Sylvester now, in the golden age of American animation, lagging only behind superstars Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, and Daffy Duck. 3 of Sylvester's cartoons won Academy Awards, however, the most for any starring Looney Tunes character. Those cartoons are called Tweety Pie, Speedy Gonzales, and Birds Anonymous. How about that? Those others can't lay that claim. 3 Academy Awards for Sylvester James Pussycat Sr. I will never be saying that again. That leaves us with one cat. Let's see. There it is. The Cat in the Hat. Now, I didn't immediately... I don't think of this cat as a black cat. Pepper Tree Villa, welcome in. But there he is. Yes, of course he's black. But we always think of the red and white stripes, don't we? At least I did. Do I have to read the little thing about who this cat is? I think everybody knows the Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss character. The cat shows up at the house of Sally and her brother one rainy day when their mother is away. Despite the repeated objections of the children's fish, the cat shows the children a few of his tricks in an attempt to entertain them. In the process, he and his companions, Thing 1 and Thing 2, wreak havoc on the house. It just says wreak the house. I think that was a misprint. As the children and the fish become more alarmed, the cat produces a machine that he uses to clean everything up and disappears just before the children's mother comes home. The Cat in the Hat. And that is the top 15 list. Another one in the books. Let's see. That was my 63rd top 15 list. Someday I will have a top 15 list of my top 15 lists. Maybe when I reach 100 or something. Yeah. So, there's that. All right. Thank you to Dean from The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Check it out to find other live streams you may be interested in. The rest of your Tuesday night lineup, I believe Mouse Talk is at Hollywood Studios tonight. Might be wrong about that. I don't know if Vipery Project is live tonight. They've been taking some time off to recoup. But I think Ed was live last night. We'll see. And then at 10 p.m., the Hitchhiking Bones. They're in Texas, so it'll be 9 p.m. for them. But they always have good Disney content as well. Rob Fuzz does a show on Fridays. He also does a lot of retro live streams randomly. So be on the lookout. Disney Nerd Herders tomorrow at 7 p.m., followed by D&G Explorers at 8 p.m., and you might find a familiar face on their show tomorrow. Simba 2, you can always watch the replay. But thanks for being here. Who else? Pepper Tree Villa, Mondays at 9:30 Eastern. You just missed their show. It was yesterday. Anyway, they made enchiladas. They're always making something crafty. Watching movies on the Hallmark Channel, celebrating Christmas. They always have lots of fun stuff on their shows. Check them out. Magic of the Mouse Radio. Bill was here. Thank you, Bill, for being here. 24-hour internet radio station. Find it on all your favorite platforms. There's a dedicated Roku channel for Magic of the Mouse Radio. Check it out. We've got Pete McDevitt, who is live all the time. So check out, he does baseball games. He's starting the football games back up. He does a lot of Disney content as well. And then I did belch earlier, so I wanted to just acknowledge that. And it was brought to you by D&G Explorers. D&G Explorers... Yeah, I can't think of one. Man, one more of these. D&G Explorers taste the rainbow. Okay, there we go. Got it. Let's head on over to Mouse Talk. I think they're live from Hollywood Studios tonight. Tell them it's a Sunshine Nation invasion. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week. Until then, stay safe. And I will see you in 6 days and 23 hours. How clever is that of me to say that? All right, ending broadcast. Bye, everybody.